It has a stealthy appearance that hides a performance package. Jerry Ronan of Bridgewater, Connecticut has had the 1987 Buick Grand National in his garage since it was new.
It was my 30th wedding anniversary. My wife deserved to have a nice new sports car, and she decided that she wanted to go to the Buick automobile dealer, which was strange to me, but we went there. I showed her a nice red Buick Regal. Stood out in the showroom. She walked right by it, went back to this one, and picked it out and said, "This is the car I want." She wanted a car that had everything as far as could probably beat any car on the road, but she had no intentions of doing any of that. She drove it like a little old school teacher.
It was never intended for his use.
I was going to drive it very little, and as it turned out, I did drive it very little. Only when we went out together, she insisted that I drive.
They were living in Westchester County, New York at the time. That his wife Carol selected a Grand National came as a surprise.
I thought she would pick Camaro, Corvette, you name it, the top line ones. She wanted one that stood out, and boy, does that stand out.
But she didn't use it all that much.
She drove it mainly to go shopping, go to church, all around town, not long trips. She drove it with love. That's all I can tell you. It was her sixth baby.
As a result, while it's 36 years old, it only has fewer than 28,900 miles on the odometer, about 800 miles for each year of its existence. The Grand National is powered by a turbocharged 3.8-liter V6 engine with an automatic transmission. The model was produced between 1982 and 1987.
You touch that pedal and you're down the road. The problem with it is it's a very light car, so you've got to be careful handling it because it's got more power than what the car's supposed to have, I think.
Carol Ronan passed away in 2018 at age 79. Her now 86-year-old husband has assumed care of the Grand National, and he reports that he sometimes has the same issue with it that his wife did.
When we came up here, which was in the year 2001, she'd drive it around and go through Southbury, and as you know, the police barracks are over in Southbury. Inevitably, she would be stopped with the car. Not because she was doing something, because the trooper wanted to look at the car. Because the troopers had those cars as chase cars in the 1980s. So they always like to stop and look at the car. They still do it to me. It's amazing.
That's Ride Connecticut. I'm Bud Wilkinson, and please subscribe to Ride Connecticut's YouTube channel.